case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 1987, the Illinois Supreme Court heard a distinctive case known as Kirk v. Michael Reese Hospital and Medical Center. The lawsuit rose out of dire circumstances. A patient named James D. Kirk suffered injuries after consuming prescription drugs, unaware of their potentially adverse effects. Kirk blamed his doctors, the hospital he attended, and the drug manufacturers, SmithKline and Squibb, accusing them of negligence. The core of Kirk's argument was that he had not been adequately warned about his medications, namely Thorazine and Prolixin Decanote, before consuming them. The events took a tragic turn when Kirk, a passenger in a car driven by Daniel McCarthy, who was also a psychiatric patient of the hospital, had an accident. McCarthy, under the effect of alcohol after being discharged, crashed their car into a tree in Chicago Heights, resulting in significant harm to Kirk. The case was of particular interest because Kirk sued not only his doctors and the hospital, but also the manufacturers of the drugs, claiming they all shared the responsibility for his injuries. This led to the lawsuit's central question: do doctors, hospitals, and drug makers owe a duty to warn patients about foreseeable risks linked to prescription drugs? However, the initial attempt to sue was unsuccessful. The trial court dismissed the lawsuit, citing a lack of proper arguments on Kirk's part. Undeterred, Kirk appealed to the higher appellate court, which not only reversed the dismissals, but also consolidated the 5 individual appeals for review, reviving Kirk's pursuit for justice. Finally, the Illinois Supreme Court passed its verdict. They upheld the trial court's dismissal of Kirk's negligence claims against the defendants, on the grounds that there was no legal precedent for a physician's duty of care extending beyond the patient. They concluded that without a direct doctor-patient relationship or a special relationship with the patient, a medical malpractice action cannot be pursued. Thus, the lawsuit served as a stark reminder of the complex nature of liabilities in cases involving prescription drugs, marking an important legal precedent.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class